I don't know if you remember a game as a player where a team missed 4 breakaways in a period, but as a coach, they like practice breakaways tomorrow. You just chalk it up as one of those things.
Hey, that's not a bad idea to say.
That
I don't know.
happens.
We'll see. I don't remember playing in the game with 4 breakaways, but did we get 5? Did Cole get 1 too?
I think it was 5.
Did Cole?
4 in the
5 total, right?
Yeah.
4 in the third period.
Yeah, 4 in the third. Yeah.
Josh Anderson cutting in, stole, hit right free, Stroll cutting in, stopped by Thompson.
All right, they probably should have won that one. You could have two minds about this game, but I choose to look at it the positive way. They played really well against the Caps, and the Caps are rolling a hot hand. Puck luck just wasn't in their favor. Also, Thompson looked great in net. You just know that Captain Hindsight is going to be in the comments talking about how Montembeault was chosen over Thompson. Anyway, we have a game to talk about. I'm going to recap everything, so let's talk about it.
And you're going to stop the play for a guy who's still conscious?
The Montreal Canadiens face off against the Washington Capitals tonight. The Washington Capitals boast a 19-6-2 record. With 40 points, they're at the top of their division, the Metropolitan Division. I was really hoping that the Canadiens could continue on their 2-game win streak and feed the Washington Capitals their 7th loss of the season. And it really looked like they were going to do it. But before we get to that, can I ask you a favor? Can you subscribe to the channel? We're like 10 subscribers shy of hitting 6,000 subscribers. This is huge for me. When I was doing my video game content, it was a struggle to get even 10 subscribers. We're really rolling along well now. And don't worry, if you're already subscribed, you can still help me out. Comment down below in the comment section, even if it's just to say hi and like the video. Man, last time I asked you guys to like the video and really emphasized how much I wanted you to like it, we hit 729 likes. That is for sure my record. So yeah, how did this game play out? Well, first of all, let's take a look at the lineup. It's much the same as the previous lineup, except Hayden Gooley is back. So that's Caulfield, Suzuki, Newhook, Slav, Doc, and Laine, Anderson, Dvorak, and Gallagher, Heineman, Evans, and Armia. For the defensive pairings, Hudson and Matheson, Struble and Gooley. That's kind of cool. And then Xhekaj and Savard. In net tonight was Montembeault. So let's get rolling. I'll try to keep my opinions until I finish off the recap of the game. In the first period, they were trying to figure each other out. There's a lot of back and forth. But we get to about the halfway point of the first period, and Alex Newhook finds the back of his net for his 6th of the season.
On to the wing for Caulfield. Dropped it. Newhook looks for the net. Scores! Newhook puts it in, and the Canadiens are on.
You know what that means? We need to grow Alex Newhook's eyebrows one size. This is a tradition on the channel. Every time Newhook gets a goal, his eyebrows need to get bigger. Everyone is aware that Alex Newhook has the nicest eyebrows in the NHL, so we need to accentuate them. It's where his power lies. It's like Achilles with his heel or whatever that myth is. Anyway, moving on. Tom Wilson gets smacked right in the face with a slapper. Initially, it's scary, but this becomes a reoccurring kind of funny thing that's pointed to throughout the rest of the game. I saw someone online say, I hope the puck is okay.
Well, Tom, I have to start by asking you about your face.
Yeah, it's my first time seeing it on the screen. It doesn't look so hot here, but
Heineman feeds Evans at one point, and I thought this was a really good opportunity for Evans and was sad that he couldn't capitalize. Kirby Dach takes a lousy penalty when he gets his stick caught between Lapierre's legs, although I thought this was really soft of Lapierre to go down on this one. Montembeault was standing tall in the first period. He looks good as the Capitals are trying to get one over on him, but the Canadiens are getting opportunities as well, and they still look strong against the Capitals. So strong, in fact, that Cole Caulfield does this.
Newhook to Caulfield. That save made by Thompson. Caulfield steals it. Suzuki to Caulfield. Shot goes to that score.
That's Caulfield's 17th goal of the season. I didn't even check. Where does that put him with on the leaderboard situation? Oh, wow. Things have changed. Sam Reinhart again. Oh, my gosh. Sam Reinhart and Leon Draisaitl are tied at first with 19 goals. Then it's Kirill Kaprizov, William Nylander, Braden Point, and Cole Caulfield tied for third. What an interesting race this season. After the Caulfield goal, I felt like this opportunity with Laine and Hudson was going to be the next Laine-Lane connection goal, but it didn't happen. Thompson closes the door. Hudson doesn't stop there, though. In the first period, he flips the puck down the ice, putting it right in front of Gallagher for a little breakaway-ish attempt. I should also mention while we're talking about Hudson, he got a helper on that first goal from Newhook. So did Caulfield. So that's Hudson's 18th assist. Dang, I didn't check about that either. Where does that put him with the Calder candidates? He is now first for assists. In terms of points, he's second, just behind Matvei Mishkov. Oh man, if he continues like this, a defense keeping up with a forward in terms of points, I mean, I don't know. There's a definite argument, right? That's going to end it there for the first period. So it's 2-0 Habs. The tone of the game shifts after the second period. I can tell you that. But what happens during the second period is Montreal spends a lot of time in the offensive zone. They're getting a lot of opportunities and they're looking really good. They're actually making the Capitals look pretty weak in comparison. However, sadly, PLD gets a goal. I guess that Montembeault didn't see this one. It was just put to PLD at the point and he put it in. I mean, it was a nice shot. I feel like Montembeault probably would have liked to have gotten another chance at this one, but Montembeault continued protecting the net really well in the second. Montreal is getting opportunities on the other end of the ice. Evans is slashed on a drive to the net. They go on the power play. During this power play, Hudson gives Schlafly the best opportunity you can get, but Schlaf is unable to capitalize. Kirby Dach is having some flashes.
Walks right in there, lets it go high off of Thompson, and then how about this play right here? Get that stick.
Showing some offense and defense. There's one opportunity where Newhook gets the puck on his tape and he just takes too long with it. You can't do that. We could have grown your eyebrows. Think faster, Newhook. So moving on to the third, Montreal still has the lead, 2-1. Montembeault is still coming up big and he's looking strong in the third. Montreal is getting opportunities with breakaways where they can't capitalize. I think they had 5 opportunities this game, right? Maybe you counted as 6 because Gallagher had an opportunity in the first period as well. But 7 minutes and 10 seconds into the third period, Alvin the Chipmunk strikes.
His own zone with it. Played it up on the wing as Caden Cooley had slipped and Protas got the backhand and they score!
This is a really fluky one. The rebound wasn't handled, I guess. It's unfortunate, and Wilson just barely gets this one in. And what's worse is about 4 minutes later, Alvin strikes again.
Jacka. Back to the goal for Savard. Trying to clear it out. Protas intercepts. Dubois. To Wilson.
So the momentum has shifted a lot. Montreal went from looking like they were taking the dog for a walk to looking like a dog that's being scolded for pooping on the floor. Anderson takes a bad interference penalty. Now, Martin St. Louis looks heated about this one. I think that this is an interference penalty pretty clear. What do you guys think on this? Isn't Anderson essentially blocking and you're not allowed doing that? I don't know. Let me know in the comments. But unfortunately, what happens from this is the Capitals are able to get a power play goal.
Nifty pass by Chikrin to Strome. Scores!
It's now 4-2. They've gone up with 4 unanswered goals. It's really rough. I mean, this game, you could say this about a lot of games, but I felt like it could have easily been 5-4 at this point for the Canadiens. What with all those breakaway opportunities, and even down by 2, they're still taking penalties. Hudson kind of has to resort to taking a holding penalty in a scary opportunity. So that soaks up a lot of the time that they have left. We're getting down to the final minutes of the game. Montembeault gets pulled and they're doing work in the O-zone. Suzuki is cross-checked behind the net. The Capitals have a penalty, but there's only about a minute and some change left. It is now 6-on-4, and they're getting some shots in, but nothing too deadly. Hudson feeds Line a really nice one more time. I'm ready to jump out of my seat, but no luck. And that's how it would end. 4-2 Washington Capitals. So it was fun while it lasted. No shame in this one, though. I think that the Washington Capitals maybe weren't playing their game in the first and second period. And then the third, they started to find their footing a little bit better. And the Canadiens couldn't compensate for that shift in momentum. I feel like I'm taking a page out of St. Louis' book here, but I liked their game on this one. It could have easily went the other way. So, I mean, you can't complain too hard. Who are the standouts for me tonight? I would say Lane Hudson was definitely one of them. He was making a lot of plays happen tonight. He was getting deep in the zone as well. Wasn't afraid to get back there. And he never really got caught with his pants down. Struble also had a good game while we're talking about the defense. Savard had a bad game. He owes us one. I think that it was his fault on the go-ahead goal. he gave it away and Wilson put it in, right? Xhekaj did not have a great game, not like how he has been performing recently. He had a scary giveaway too, I think, in the first. I think while Montembeault performed well, the defense didn't perform so great, and Montembeault probably wanted one or two of those back to try again, but he also made some pretty stellar saves, so you can't complain too much about Montembeault either. I'm getting sick of saying this, but I would have liked to have seen more from Slav and Doc. I felt like Doc played a better game than Slav this game. It's usually the other way around for me, but they both look like they're in slow motion out there sometimes. Heineman, I thought, had a good game with his limited time. Newhook, of course, had a great game. Laine played a pretty solid game as well. I think he's finding more confidence with every game he plays. He didn't perform any miracles this game, but he kept the puck in the zone a lot, and that's more than I can say about Doc and Slav. He makes smart moves with the puck. He puts the puck where it's often the most reasonable. It will not get turned over. I don't see him killing plays a lot. Yeah, but that's about it. I think that the moral of the story is they performed well against a team that is at the top of the league. After they were up 2-0, I mean, it would be difficult to say that you thought that the Capitals were going to come back. They looked really good at the Capitals in the first and second period. The third period was the killer. That's going to do it for me, Whiskey Fiends. Thank you so much for all your support. I'm sure we're going to hit 6,000 subscribers tonight, which is a huge pinnacle. Huge milestone for me. I just hope this ride continues because I'm having so much fun doing it, and I really appreciate all your support, all the kind words that you say in the comments. So much so that sometimes I like have to pinch myself. I'm like, are these bots? Like, why are they being so nice to me? It really inspires me to do better. It inspires me to continue what I'm doing. Again, thank you so much for watching, everyone. If you're not already Whiskey Fiend, please subscribe. I'd love to have you. Like the video, it helps me with search results. And as always, I'll see you down below in the comments.